Welcome back to the channel, you guys. I'm John. In this video, we're going to talk about how cell phones are destroying society. Okay, so let's get right into it. So, when I say that cell phones are destroying society, what I mean is people are addicted to the phone. So much so to the point where it's like they almost forgot that real life exists. Okay. There are so many people today that want to live their life on a cell phone. Okay. Their identities are tied into their social media accounts. They're super concerned with trying to impress strangers or people that they went to high school with or whatever, like their followers, people that they follow on social media. They're trying to project an image. They're trying to make it seem like their life is amazing and awesome all the time and they're super happy all the time and this kind of stuff. It's all a lie. It's all a waste of time. It's all about putting up a front to make people view you in a certain way. It's all to make people think that your life is the best thing in the world, when the reality is, guys, the reality is, I think we all know this deep inside, all of us are struggling in one way or another. Okay, every single person in this world is suffering and is going to suffer in one way or another. Okay, and so what the cell phones are doing, right, is they are kind of they're making people live in a false reality. Okay, they're making people live in this kind of fake world where everybody's happy all the time, everybody's having fun all the time. If you're not like partying and drinking and doing drugs and fucking doing this and that all the time, you're not constantly doing something that looks super fun on camera, then you're somehow a loser. You're somehow not doing something right in your life. You're a bum. You ain't shit if you ain't partying all the time, this kind of thing. This is all a facade. None of this is real. This is a ton of like insecure people that don't know who they are, that are, you know, participating in this kind of rat race of who has the best fake life online. You know what I mean? So, if there's any advice I can give you guys watching this, it's don't buy into this kind of stuff. This is a ton of bullshit. If you're watching this video, largely, you probably already know what I'm saying is the truth. And this is getting bad, guys. Like, even the younger generation, Generation Alpha, you know what I mean? Generation Z. A lot of these types of people are so consumed with who they are on the cell phone that it's like they don't want anything to do with the life that's right in front of them. You know what I mean? There are so many people that I know in real life that, it's like, it's almost like they forgot that real life existed. You know what I mean? That all they're doing is living their life on the cell phone like 24/7, and it's baffling to me. You know what I mean? I'm someone who's a Gen Z. I've said this in other videos on my channel. Um, and so I understand it. I understand that it's very addictive and it's kind of what everybody's doing. So, maybe I want to do it too. If everybody else is doing it, maybe I want to do it too. I get that mentality, but that doesn't mean that it's the right thing to do. You know what I mean? If you want to just live your life on a cell phone and just lay on the couch all day long and scroll on the phone and post on Twitter or post on Instagram and just be fake all the time and completely just sit there and let your life pass you by, be my guest. Be my guest. I mean, you're making room for people like me and other people who actually want to do something for real in life. You're making room for people like us to become successful. It's never been easier in any time in human history to become successful than right now, because so many people are distracted with constant validation on social media, constant entertainment. You know what I mean? No matter whether it be video games, movies, TV shows, whatever, you know what I mean? Um, you know, and hey, look, listen, I'm kind of a victim myself in this. I watch movies, I watch TV shows, I play video games, but I think the difference is I don't spend my entire day doing that. I don't spend my entire life doing those kind of things, indulging in those kind of things. I'm somebody who is present right here in real life, and I'm trying to achieve things. I'm doing things in life. I'm pushing forward in life. I'm not focused on the past. I'm not stuck in, what happened to me in high school, what happened to me when I was a kid, the traumatic events I went through. I'm not living in fear. I'm somebody who is, I'm present. I'm ready to move forward. I'm ready to grow as a person. I'm constantly growing. I'm constantly looking myself in the mirror. I'm constantly, criticizing myself in that, what have I done wrong? What am I doing wrong? How can I improve? How can I treat other people better? Things like this. And so, yeah, I mean, I think cell phones, I think social media, I think the internet in general is kind of destroying society and is destroying a lot of people's lives. And, that's not to say that social media is all bad. That's not to say that the internet is all bad. That's not to say entertainment, video games, all this kind of stuff is all bad. It's not. We all need entertainment. You know what I mean? We all need to entertain ourselves somehow. But at the same time, you can't be someone who indulges in that all the time and is just sitting down and letting life, f you in the ass, for lack of a better term, right? You have to be a person who f's life in the ass and doesn't let life f you in the ass. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, these cell phones are not something that's just an amazing thing. That there's a lot of downsides to it. There's a lot of bad things, to these things, and they're very addictive. And I think we all know that, and I think it's destroying the lives of a lot of young people. And this is even happening to a lot of older people now. A lot of older people are getting addicted to the short form content and, the addictive nature of social media. So this is taking over our whole society, guys. This is getting crazy. It's getting weird out here, and you have to be somebody who is able to resist this kind of stuff. You have to be somebody who is, that has a lot of willpower and things like that, and know who you are, know what you want to do in life, and pursue the goals that you want to pursue. So, that's kind of the video, guys. This is kind of a longer one. I normally do shorter videos. This is about a 7 minute, 7.5 videos, 7 in a minute. Okay, hold on. I can't even fucking talk. 7.5 minute video so far. So this has kind of been a little bit longer than what I'm used to doing. So, yeah, that's kind of the video, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Have you guys noticed that people are kind of forgetting that real life exists? They're so caught up in the phone, in the cell phone, that it's almost like they're not even here anymore. So, yeah, that's the video, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. My name's John. That's it. Appreciate you guys watching. See you in the next one.